Hello, everybody, and welcome to this stream. I am Razim, and this is Total War Warhammer 3. There is an event going on with Stream Raiders. A new one has just started, so make sure you place your troops for that, everybody. Otherwise, we are playing as Imric, the Dragon Prince, King, whatever. And we're gonna just have some fun here. Mostly it'll be Rygon chatting away. They're doing an interesting thing. You guys should definitely go check them out.
Yeah. We're trying to take over the world with a big snake.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking over the world with Altpal?
Something like that. The game is one where you're playing as an elder god of some sort, and you're utilizing agents in order to infiltrate into the kingdoms of humanity, undermine them in various different ways, so that it allows your elder god to eventually take over everything in one way or another.
And I already found my new. Yeah, I found my new favorite elder god. It's Anvil.
What's that one do?
Sims
Jive Gap cheered with 500 eggy bitties, Razim Heart.
Ow.
So, brother G.
I see Pikash is having fun.
What were you saying, Megan? Sorry.
Hi, Pikash.
Oh, no worries.
Hey, we finally wiped out those rebels.
Oh, that's what we're trying to do. We're
Oh,
trying to
I had some rebels that kept attacking the settlement over and over and over and not taking it. And eventually they were my people kept putting up more soldiers. They weren't replenishing theirs, and eventually they've just finally wiped themselves out against me.
The siege was successful.
The siege was not successful. They lost their siege.
Oh no, the siege on your part.
Oh,
That's the whole point of a siege. You starve out the location. The siege failed
yes, but
successfully.
I was inside of the settlement.
Oh wait, what?
They were sieging me and just kept throwing themselves against the settlement walls.
Okay, I take that.
You require two things to summon an agent: a space in your roster and a recruitment point. You gain recruitment points over time, and your roster capacity will increase as your god breaks seals. Oh.
Okay. Oh, I see. Agents 2 out of 2, recruitment points 2.
Yeah. So if like one of our agent dies, we can immediately recruit a new one.
Garrisoning. Protector of Elf-One.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Is she coming to kick my ass? Going to perform challenge combat banditry. Hierophant Fawn's Eyes encounters a group of potential supporters. Some of the local decadents are willing to assist her, but their support has a cost, a taste of your power. Refusal, of course, will be taken as an affront.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Mostly for the +1 intrigue for 35 turns.
That is really good.
All other Elf-One who wish to bow
Intriguing.
before Calador.
Exactly.
Brother Strad Lewis has preached the cause of the Holy Order calling of Fight, and has managed to sway mediator Revle Iseo to their side. Mediator Revle Iseo has increased her opinion of calling of Payet and making them lose any previous preference for other faiths. Hey, Panthonea! Panthonea! There you are. Now you can finally join us in a call. Maybe you can help us make decisions. I got lonely without you with Pokemon earlier, so I had to abandon it.
Hmm. It's truly evil. I don't know who's better at playing at heartstrings, you or Zim.
Alariel the
I am because I have the cute face.
No glory.
Only
service. I will consider any suggestion that aids.
Zim
towards-
refuses to be called cute, therefore, I think we all know the winner.
Hey there, low perv. And yeah, Slitherite, I've been having a rough time with him, but not terrible.
Okay. So I think has he finished up his job yet? No.
One turn left.
Panthonea, she can help from text, but do you want to hear Panth Pain voice? Today is a solid 7 out of 10 on the pain scale. Oh no. I'm sorry, Panth. I'd help you out if I could. I'd replace all your bones.
Do not waste your breath, villain.
Fibro's a bitch? Yeah. I guess I'd have to replace all of your nerves. I will replace them with the nerves of a mushroom.
Panth wouldn't want to hang out with me anyways.
Summary execution.
Giant spiders. Okay, we just get giant spiders. The recently darkened skies of the Amuris village have allowed some things to crawl closer to civilization unnoticed. The supplicant has encountered a swarm of dog-sized spiders. Thick webbing blankets the area's massive fanged arachnids prepare their next meal. Perhaps you could lead certain troublesome fools here, never to be found again.
It's terrifying.
Oh, heck yeah.
I lose 15 challenge progress, but her menace is reduced by 5.
I don't even think we have that much menace. Do we?
I have no menace.
Yeah, you know. Just no concern.
This does not concern us.
We'll just let them eat some people unrelated to us.
Inside, they twist and mutate, their flesh beneath the skin adapting to the lives they will soon lead. But outside, their skin remains. Their flesh feels cold and hard. Their mouths are filled with needle-like teeth, and they never blink. But from a distance, the untransformed deep ones can be disguised as humans.
A simple crusade.
Okay, Emrys has 27% enshadowment. The enshadowment's at 1% for the Kingdom of Furry, so we're starting to get a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the cult is at minus 26, so hopefully they won't be dead.
I mean, if we manage to basically take over the city, I don't know if we'd want the cult in there causing chaos.
If you wish. Land
Maybe they can be our cult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our profile is 14 and our menace is 14 for the Hierophant, so he's getting a little up there.
Mm-hmm.
We could have him lay low.
Yes, you should, Orca. There's a lot of really fun factions out there. And no, Pakesh, I have not.
Or we could feel the fire.
I'd say feel the fire and then lay low.
Okay. Alright, she's moving to attack the orc upstart. Where? Not my problem. Who just came over here? Serpent Lasset.
I will leave the ass.
He's got a lot of might. He's got a great bonk stick. Oh, he's decimating the deep ones. Oh, fudge this guy. He's ruining my cult.
We gotta kill him.
Can I
Send
kill
him.
him?
Send him to the spiders.
I mean, you can kill him or probably in shadow / corrupt him.
I want to shadows. Oh, I can attack him, but the thing is that our guy, his bonk stick's bigger than my bonk stick.
Hmm.
We are ill at ease.
Might need the supplicant to 2v1 him.
We'll just have to let him decimate the deep ones and call it a day. For now. Meh.
Oh wow. Rest in peace to deep ones. They will be
I am
missed.
their doom.
Awareness is growing. How? I've only been like dealing with like 2 locations of like a fucking minor kingdom nobody gives a shit about.
Calador's
Oh,
name.
the chosen ones press awareness, no?
Kingdom of Dragons.
You let survivors go. Probably. I don't know.
No, I would not, Pikesh. I would not.
New faces join the harvest, telling tales of travel from afar and following a new faith, unheard of in the farming community. While the locals are reserved, the newcomers are generous and unwaveringly polite. Oh, that's all it takes in order to, cause the end of the world. Just be polite. Hi.
Good
Do you mind if I allow my elder god to eat you? Please?
good night, Wolf Mage. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the lurk.
That's well.
You know what? You can do it, Panth. I believe in you. Beat it. Beat them. Beat your muscles into submission. Make them putty. At least we finally have some gold, though, that we can do something with. Duchess Tetris Mentore has died of old age.
Mentor.
A bit, Wolf Mage, yeah.
Son of the Phoenix.
All right, what can we do?
I'm feeling a
here in
bit better.
challenge?
You do sound a bit better. At least a bit more, lively.
I should probably fix that.
No.
I could recruit some cell swords.
What do you get with it?
What's up?
What do you get with the cell swords?
Just a minion, so that way if I ever get attacked, like, he can help out. He's got HP 2, attack 2, defense 2, cost 1 at the cost of 15 gold. Oh yeah, that's right. We're poor.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So you're hiring a mercenary with what gold?
If the supplicant can afford it, I cannot. Holy Prophecy Doom.
Look upon me.
I decree death.
I'll win.
I always do.
They are surely worth me.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Okay, so the enchantment is at 31% now for this location.
Maybe we're just start thinking about a wall of shadows.
Sure thing, Spaz. Let me send that off to you. Also,
You
Woe,
wanna
I
do
don't
the
know
Wall
if
of Shadows?
I don't know if I said earlier, Woe, but I did send you your pack.
You didn't, but I think I spotted it. Thank you.
It's going to take 20 turns to make the Well of Shadows here.
Seems worth it if you can at least spread it to the other village and to the city, because I feel like we're going to be in the city for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Spaz, your pack has been sent. And hey there, Toshime. What do you mean by bird chat?
We've got Murder, we've got Kip Gab, and we've got myself.
Ah. Well, you know, I do have to, you know, get the eggs from somewhere, Toshime.
Jibe Gab says, chirp.
Oh, we can have another agent.
Let's go.
We can also summon a false agent that can cause people to run around with like their heads cut off.
Interesting.
All set.
Do not order me.
And we gotta cast. We can cast this on a place with no infiltration.
Do we want to wait until we have an agent capable of making a
Defender
move
of
on
the
that
Everqueen.
location?
We could hit it on the city of Veni just right off.
Or
That way
we
we have it. What's up?
we could recruit someone to the city of Veni
Dispatch me.
and just
That is true.
immediately begin influencing there.
That might not be a bad idea. So we just hit it with an infiltration and then bring our other person in.
Sounds good. Oh, we can recruit a noble, right?
I don't know yet. Maybe.
Hmm.
Alright, it's at infiltration 33. So it wasn't as much as I had hoped, but it's still something. Oh shit, a bunch of heroes are starting to come over here. I think they're all getting ready to kick my ass.
Oh no.
So we heard you were stirring trouble.
I think some of them are heading over for the orc, because one of them was like, we're gonna go attack the orcs.
Yeah, but she hasn't moved in like forever.
I mean, that's good for us. Means more in shadowing.
Sure, sure.
Ah, heck, they're on to me. Well, shoot.
I will see you
Just
burn.
training in the village right there. She walks out of the house, stares at your guy, and just begins practicing swords. Just cracks knuckles, glares a little more.
The supplicant's curiosity is piqued by a trail of red splatters leading to a back alley. The heiress to the estate of a wealthy merchant lays pale against the wall, alive but delirious. A mere thug must have carved them for coin, only for them to escape. Your agent ponders for a moment whether to offer aid to brag of this later within high society, or to simply pull the boots off and strip them of all valuables before leaving them to bleed to death.
It will be no contest at all.
So we could reduce our menace, which, again, we kind of don't really have. Or we could gain 25 gold.
Chrysovos, I hope you sleep well. I hope you feel better. Thanks for coming by and being such a great help every time.
I claim it.
Hey, you're awesome,
Well-
Chris Hoves.
Right.
Unwavering
Pandemic
purpose.
Cthulhu is super fun, Panthanea. Oh, that sounds really cool.
Chaotically, thank you for that follow. Welcome.
Of the Phoenix Throne. Garrisoning.
Oh, I do not like all of these. High elves coming in. Or dark
Take the
elves.
money.
Say again?
I can take the money. Sorry, go ahead, Sim.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, that was it.
Are ageless.
Just dark elves are coming.
The dark elves are coming. The dark elves are coming.
Oh well. I mean, what?
Apparently, I'm being tattled on by a bunch of old ladies. Thank you for the follow, Chaotic. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Rygonian community, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you for the
being-
head pats, chaotic.
I'm being ambushed by a bunch of old ladies. They're like, that person's up to something. Meh.
I haven't seen them leave their place in 2 weeks.
I can either let them gossip, silence them, or abandon challenge.
I think we should silence the old ladies.
Oh,
Ed. The sun begins to set. The first shadow begins to take hold. The world becomes slightly darker. As you expand your shadow, the nobles and heroes of the world will become obscured by darkness and lose the ability to defend themselves against your coming dominion. The stars shine less brightly. Oh, this ruler is starting to become enshadowed.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
we will turn them all.
Do remember to lay low if the menace and profile are getting a little up. I don't know how much is too high, but I mean, might as well be a little
Let us wake the
careful.
dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Their masters may see worth it. Strategy beyond compare. Triumph lies this
She
way.
apparently likes cruelty. I like being cruel.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just wake up, you see the elementary school, and you know, send in the troops.
It whoops.
Entering
God,
the
whoops.
garrison.
Alternatively, just walk up to
The
the old ladies and
troops
silence
are
them.
on fire.
No, all I did was I just simply influenced the ruler to take out their social security.
Another
Of
triumph
course, we
for the
need to buy
dragon.
more swords. Everybody gets a sword. We don't need any rules on that.
I know a better one than taking out social security.
What's that?
Oh gosh.
Establish a DMV.
There we go. Make them wait themselves to death.
One employee at the local DMV for the entire village. No appointments.
Yeah, our Hierophant is starting to get a little high. And he's got 3 heroes here ready to kick his ass.
I'm totally low, I think.
I think so. But he's so close to finishing Fuel the Fire, which is definitely not laying low.
Yeah, we let him fuel the fire and then he gets low. If he dies, we hire another one. Right, look, they're called hire of fans for a reason.
Unrest has increased by 32%. The Demagogu stands amongst the crowd, looking down on them from the upturned barrel and whips them into a fury, reminding them of all the injustices and all the ills they are faced with. The force of their character and strength of their charisma erodes all hope of rational debate, discussion, or reflection. Now is the time only for the strongest of emotions, the most instinctive of responses. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay low. You all have fun with that.
Oh, you didn't hire the other agent in the end.
Oh, that's true. Well, we can now. Oh, wow, this place is already getting some shadows. All right, create agent. We could create another Hierophant, Harvester, Courtier. A Courtier might not be a bad idea.
Courtier for the capital.
Yeah.
I like it.
The Oath Keeper.
Is this a capital?
Yep. Security.
It is a capital. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a Courtier in here.
Not stay my ferocity.
He's a man of means. He gains 150
A
gold.
seat of power.
While in this unit's home location, that location loses 3 security. And while in a city, that location loses 1 security. So in his home city, essentially 3. In anywhere else, 1. I think 3 right off would be good.
Yeah, because we probably want to keep him there just to continue messing with with this country stuff.
Duty
Yeah. What I want him doing is I want to get him infiltrating right away. It'll take a while, but eventually when he does finish the infiltration, we can cause a war between the two kingdoms.
Yes. Chaos.
He can also poison.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
I don't know. Sir Angus is looking a little
I have
sus.
heard tales of your kind.
Oh, she has 6
Please
might.
speak.
Oh shit, we can start a plague.
Hey, let's go.
Your will is done.
Potentially wiping out entire settlements.
Oh, it requires the sewers to be infiltrated.
Mistress of the undying forest.
Remember that infiltration we said earlier?
Mm.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
court of the Everqueen.
Wow.
Primed for action.
Alright, I'd say let's start a plague.
Yeah. There's yours in there, and we can start a plague. Yes.
It'll take 18 turns for it to get going. Gator Bay Horde has lost their upstart leader, killed in battle with Sir Perodamus, and have fallen back into disarray and disorder. Suppression has been added to the society actions. It'll take some time before they begin to act of their own accord again. So the orcs lost.
Oh, no.
Saving game. Game saved. Oh, we got a big old fist over here now. The unrest is growing.
Duke, duke, duke.
An orc from the Seamus Lagoon Horde is making a name for himself, claiming to be the true rightful leader of the Horde and rallying orcish followers to his cause. Any agents who kill him can claim rightful dominion over the Horde by right of succession by conflict. Ooh. I don't want that to happen.
What if you make it happen?
Duke Plosset Ploss has died of old age.
What's that name? Plus it plus.
Oh. Baroness Nueno is falling into the shadow and is now past the halfway point, reaching 50% enshadowment. This will reduce her motivation to perform various actions which harm your interests, such as attacking us, warding against shadows, driving back shadow, or ordering the destruction of high menace locations. Yay.
I feel like doing a different faction right now, everyone, so we're going to switch over to a different one. That's just a bit of a frustration that I'm not wanting to deal with right now.
Baron Avabat Duchenne has ordered the creation of wards against Shadow to defend against the spread of Shadow into Furry village. These wards will slow the rate of Shadow spread, both normal and from the Well of Shadows, entirely stopping it when the ward is above 100% strength. Rulers will create wards when they are aware and see Shadow nearby, or if world panic rises enough, as well as their personality as aversion to Shadow as a concept. Darn. Where is Fury Village, anyway?
You press F. Might bring up a search.
No, it didn't.
Well, next time you do it, you can click on the go-to below their profile, and it'll probably take you over to them.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now I gotta look for it.
Slitherite, I do enjoy Emmerich. It's just the situation we're at with him is frustrating.
Right?
Just multiple wars, multiple fronts. I can't manage to really establish anything right now. So I just want to go do something, a different faction right now. I'll return to that playthrough eventually.
I don't know where this village is.
What was the name of it?
Did you check over there?
Like Furent. Yeah, it was called like Furent Village.
No, not
Oh,
there.
is it this
Over
one?
there. Yeah, over there.
I think it might be
Zim-
this one.
Here?
Okay, let's get this Hierophant doing something more useful. Let's have him infiltrate the docks.
Still at 22 menace. Oh, we're gonna have to be careful with that menace because it is rising. Probably want to take a menace reduction whenever we get in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, we need him starting to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
But
he
also
checked under there, Slitherite. Probably not. You should really check under there.
Toshime says check the mag glasses at the bottom right.
What about it?
Oh, I see it.
What about it?
Because I thought it was a search for a moment.
No,
forgot that
it's
was that.
just a. Meh.
Kind of weird. Normally, Grand Strat games that use maps have some sort of search function. Paradox games are great because they have a billion different provinces with a bunch of names, and you can just go F and then look up the province name. Or star system, or whatever it is.
Oh, there's Furent Village in the Abbey of Nintas. Okay, so they're warding, they're panicking over there. It's like, oh shit, guys, oh shit, we got some real bad juju coming this way. Where? It's over there. I do feel like maybe we need putting so much concentration on like one location is working against us.
We actually, once this World of Shadows is done, we should move the supplicant over to like a nice central village and just start from there.
Yeah, everything over there is getting it. Hey! Mage Facto Vixaris has driven back the shadow at Emerus' village, reducing the enchantment of the location, but not the ruler. Heroes will attempt to drive back shadows. Working away the edge to see the darkness, as long as their own selves remain sufficiently free of shadow to see the danger it poses. Once they reach 100% shadow, they will cease its defense altogether. What an asshole! I spent forever in shadowing it. As soon as the supplicant's done, he's dying. Hierophant has encountered a throng of local vermin made brazen by their numbers and desperate by the scarcity of food to find for every mouth. Individually, they offer little threat to our pawn, but when they number this many, they can become problematic. Wade through the swarm. Avoid them. I guess I'm wading through the swarm because I want him to finish what he's doing. I lost 2 HP.
Scribe, the ceaseless slaughter, Greasus gold tooth, over tyrant and old master.
Yeah, a bunch of these people are guarding that mage. How's this guy doing? He's just about finished starting the plague.
I don't like this blue country. They're kind of rude.
I know, right? Darkness flows across the land like a malign lake, drowning the world in its eerie gloom, blotting out the sun, driving the people slowly into oblivion, their minds collapsing and their souls putrefying.
Ooh.
Okay. We got a well of shadows. Yeah, left a little bit too late, magey poo. Oh, and the Orc Slayer Ares Vixaris is becoming enshadowed as well. Yes. Yes.
I guess the concentration could work to our advantage if a lot of them pass through there. Or decide to rest there.
It seems like they have to, because it's kind of a central point here. If you want to get to this side of the map, you have to pass through this village. Or unless you go all the way down and around. Turns out nobody knows how to use a boat.
I don't know. Maybe there's a sea serpent in those depths.
Right. All right, I think this village is done. The supplicant can move on. Where should we put him?
It all belongs to us.
I'm tempted to say. You see how, like, south of Derry, there's that little village that connects a bunch of other places?
Where?
No, like a. Derry.
I don't know where Derry is.
The one we were looking at had the cool spiral.
Oh, Emrys?
No. Like,
You mean that one? Yeah, the geometrics point or whatever. Where was it? I can't find it.
I think
there it is.
Just in general, one of those like middle ones, like one of those two villages down, sort of ish, southish.
We could. We could also send the supplicant to Pror village and begin creating unrest down there, which will weaken the city of Veni to be able to be enshadowed faster. Because the plague is going to weaken things and it's going to distract a bunch of people, and that might allow us enough to get a foothold.
We can do both. Hierophant goes over there, and this guy goes over there.
Well, the Hierophant, we're leaving him in that city so he can do his deal.
Oh, you mean this guy over to that village?
Oh, the Hierophant. That's right, the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant doing anyway? He's infiltrating the docks. It's going to take him a little while to finish that. But mostly because I want to actually get the city of Ferrent enshadowed. Like, it's going to start going a little faster with the Emrys' village, but still, it might take a while. I don't know.
That's why I think at least having him like go and spread shadows in another sort of area, separate, would give us a bit more leeway.
All right, so move him to Mutuero village.
Or the one next to it. One of those kind of like two middle villages.
Let's see. This one is Seronti Ducent. Hello, Lyndon. Okay, goodbye, Lyndon. Have a good rest.
Oi.
Corbin's just bouncing down. Boinky. I'm pretty sure this is the highest amount of viewers this game is ever going to get. I'm sorry, but this isn't exactly something I see a high-end like YouTuber or whatever. Like guys, we're gonna play Shadows of the Old Gods or whatever it's called. Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun game, but this isn't exactly the kind of game that people just scream like, "I gotta play this." It's still in early access too, so maybe once it gets released. All right, let's move them to Muturo Village and let's get that going.
Totally see a video forming around just really detailing the lore and the roleplay in each individual playthrough.
Another seal breaks. Your god comes closer to the return. Powers unlocked. Increases the danger of all quests and neutral challenges in this location by 7. Each quest gains danger individually. Influences a trade route which starts or ends in a fully infiltrated city, causing it to add 1% shadow to all locations it passes through each turn for 25 turns. So if we can get one of the cities done, then Serpent's Coil would be good.
Lovely Jubbly. That's the name of a skill for one of these guys.
Lovely
Jubbly.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Total War.
Who in Total War?
The ogres.
Okay, never mind. It makes sense.
We could do geomancy here. I can just make a volcano.
Honestly, I dig it. Let's go.
All right, then we're gonna have to infiltrate the sewers. That means that we really want to get going here. Then we got to take out the village.
Yes, I'm playing Goldtooth, Toshime.
Not on that, but there's two like fortresses slash bastions around that village in the middle that we're taking over. See, there's a citadel and a bastion.
Uh-huh. What about them?
Oh, those might be nice to get out of the equation.
That would be.
If we start
I say
from here,
let's chop the snake off at the head with Muturo Village, because that's where a lot of their food's going to be coming from.
exactly.
Once that's out of the picture, then I think we could start hitting the other locations nearby.
If we can get another agent, might even be worth it to get another one like this and just go after all. You see how there's like there's this village, the one to the left, and then the one right next to our tomb as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, just cutting those three off would probably cripple that whole middle region.
I would agree. So let's organize descent. Let's just have them go down and organize descent at all three locations. And then we'll start infiltrating Muturo Village and put a Well of Shadow there, which should hopefully start putting a shadow all over this region.
Yes, in shadow.
If we manage to get far enough, we might even be able to create a dark empire with this area. Because it is a big place, but it's not very well defended. Let's see, Emrys. Oh, goody. The enshadowment of Emrys Village is going up pretty well.
What is the Realm of Souls campaign? Oh wait, is that the non-Immortal Empires thing?
Nicotia is brought before the city of Venice curious nobles. The local elite have sought our pawn out and are willing to assist him either to further their own mundane goals or simply partake in something extraordinary. All must first be convinced of the one they are supporting before a single copper is given away. Your agent's refusal to prove himself would affect his mystic fame, possibly for the better. We gain 25 gold, but we lose 5 challenge progress. Her profile is increased by 5. Okay. We lose 8 challenge progress. Our agent's profile is reduced by 5. I say a display.
Yes. Give him money.
Yeah. We get some money.
Meat! I am acquiring the meat.
The meat.
What are you meaning?
I am acquiring the meat.
Oh, she still is decimating my deep ones.
My deep ones, Rygon says to a cult worshipping another elder.
No, I am the elder.
Wait, are you the deep ones?
Yes. All the evil factions technically belong to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I am the elder god. I am the one true elder god in this world.
Joke.
According to the game's lore.
Join me.
Interesting.
It's not a choice.
I thought they were like a rival cult kind of thing.
Nope. They are mine.
They better do what I say.
Which is why having their asses continually get kicked is not great. I want to turn the city into a deep one sanctum.
Maybe the next agent has to be a just kind of might one, just war, just to go around assassinate. Or go around.
We can't assassinate the heroes. We can only assassinate rulers. So if we get a ruler who has a particularly distasteful selection of traits, we could kill him and replace him with an heir that is more appealing.
Yeah, the deep ones get at 300%. They will build cities in the water.
Mm-hmm.
What mount is that, Slitherite?
I mean, I'm sure we're playing this whole thing wrong, and I don't expect that we'll win on our first go, but you never know.
Hushman says we're playing good.
Now, all these rulers are becoming super aware. It's like, stop that. Y'all are like nowhere near where I started at.
Conquest.
The supplicant has discovered a gaggle of alchemists. I will lose 15 challenge progress to add 50% shadow.
Take that, yeah.
The courtier completes Star Plague. The sickness festered in the sewers, infecting only those cast off by society and remaining safely buried under the city streets. Now carried by the cult, it rises, and the citizens watch in horror their bodies decay, rotting away day by day.
Put your feet up, boys.
Yay! Good, and the poison is affecting Serpent Lacit. Not the army, though. I can steal a ruler's item. What item does he have? He doesn't even have any.
If we take over Veni, and the deep ones do form a water city, could we get Veni to... Oh no, because Veni doesn't have access to those tabs. No, never mind.
Okay, so we're spreading the plague. Hopefully it does stuff. Cause scandal.
I think we might just kill Veni. I don't think they'll be able to handle that plague.
You're probably right. It keeps saying I can steal a bunch of people's items, but there's nothing to steal.
Look what I got for ya.
We could poison Sir Lencit. We could spread panic. You want to spread some panic? Ooh, novel strain. We could also work the plague. Have some plague immunity in this and surrounding locations, allowing the plague to continue to grow. If a plague reaches 60%, it will start spreading to neighboring locations. Cultivate disease. Increase the plague in this location by 40. If a plague exceeds 60%, it will start spreading to neighboring locations. So this is going to start spreading, this plague. Because it's at 100%.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. We
must feast.
We could even just move on to another village. If we can, like, take this entire southern part. Oh, no, you know what we could do with a courtier? If we send them closer to areas where they're starting to spread wards and awareness, we could just start spreading plagues in there. And just kind of let this plague down south go on its own.
We could.
Because that way we can start weakening their resistance.
Might not be a bad idea. So have them go to, like, the city of Armax?
Either a little more south or a little more north, I think.
Town of Derry?
Oh, I'm thinking more, if we're going to shadow that location, we don't want to plague it, right? So, like...
You can only think of Clan Pestilence and Nurgle. Yeah.
Yeah, like this location kind of where you're looking at. Or either that or the north.
We could. We could hit the city of Tices then. It's going to take them a while to get there, though.
True. But it'll complete the relocation for now.
Alright, well, we'll do that, but I feel like he could probably stick around this location just to make sure the plague gets a proper start off.
Then we could send him over to the village and see if he can get up to shenanigans there. Or just have him steal an item.
We could have him hit the city of Prant.
True.
And then the plague comes down here, it starts doing its little thing. And then the city of Prant, he can just continue infiltrating in there.
Let's do that. Oh. Actually, yeah, you're right. If we keep him in this location, he can start spreading it down to the southern continent.
Yeah. Like, this whole other area over here, I'm going to consider that is being locked off. At least until we get a Well of Shadows in the Muerto village, or Mutero. But this other side has, like, nothing, so I think cultivating the plague and the orcs over here would be the better idea.
The snake is going to spawn and there's nothing to eat over here.
That's okay.
Yes.
If nothing else, it'll be weakened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they'll eventually try to form resistance, so weakening it in advance and just wiping it out works out.
Magic is mostly optional. While you do not undertake magical research or unlock agents with magical talents, the mages of the world will not risk the dangers of arcane study. Instead, remain low level, content with weak magics. Once they detect the new powers are gaining magical power, however, they will begin a magical arms race where they will have high motivation to uncover as many arcane secrets as possible to deny you access to them and decrease their own power. Magical power is mastered in various schools by finding and studying arcane secrets, which are uncovered occasionally in libraries. They can also be researched at the cost of gold in these, produced by the Plague Doctor as he performs gruesome medical research on plague victims, or by studying the soul of heroes as it departs this world.
Anything they loot belongs to me. Bring me fresh throne bearers.
We have full power, we should do something with it.
That is true. I think we should. We could do a fleeting servant modifier. Or we could do eyes in the shadow to infiltrate a settlement.
What does fleeting servants do again?
It creates a false servant with like high profile and menace, which essentially draws heroes to it to slay it.
Change in your mutual relations.
So it's a good way to essentially distract heroes.
We could try spawning one of those on the like the parts that are starting to be locked off, but like in a really inconvenient location. It'll take forever to get them there. That way we can have less distractions while we're trying to spread shadows.
Okay, so maybe put them over in like say the town of Ieni.
Was thinking more like towards the southern area of the world, or I don't know if that would like be too far away for them.
Oh, what? Like put it over here in the plains?
I wasn't thinking that quite south, more like you see like this kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
To sort of see if we can draw them away from the north and just get them to do something else for a little bit. Either that or just spread more shadows near the what's it called? Or just infiltrate more towards closer to the middle, so that we can just infiltrate faster, spread shadows faster. In the village, we're trying to create the wall of shadows, and eventually.
Hey there,
if we
Jills.
can fully infiltrate a city,
I'm doing all right. And yourself?
The over tyrant.
I kind of want to save the I kind of want to save the power for the serpent's coils.
I mean, it regenerates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Then let's do eyes in the shadow to boost infiltration location, and then slowly build back up to serpent's coils.
We could do ice in the shadow in like one city in the middle of an area that we haven't touched, like one key city.
You do it in front.
No. So like for example, like you see the Dene. We could just like hypothetically like spam 2 infiltrations in there really quickly, send one of our guys over to do the remaining infiltration, and then boom, immediately do the shadow by trade.
Yeah, we could do that. So Benny then?
Yeah, that works probably. Or at least, or actually, no, one of the southernmost. Maybe the one we're trying to Prante.
Well, that's what I was recommending, Prante.
Yeah, Prante then. Yeah, that also works.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm liking these guys. Like, I know I just started with them, but the faction doesn't.
It must be cast on a place with no infiltration. So we can't do it twice in the same location.
Sorry, Zen, you were saying?
Go ahead.
We could cast it on the city of Furry.
What are we doing in there again? Or currently?
Infiltrating some docks.
I guess.
So we could put it in there, and then we'll have the docks, and then it'll just be like double infiltration.
Infiltration also in shadows faster, so I guess that'll work, yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what Dogemate said, so I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, they're not really scratching the itch, Slitherite. Might just be the game tonight.
Oh shit, our Hierophant. Oh, okay, that's because he got bitten by a bunch of rats. That's right. Like, why is he losing health?
No, it reminds me of the first time we played D&D with a not the second time we played D&D. Yeah. A campaign. We were still like in middle school, and one of the teachers was running a campaign for us because he was also a big TTRPG fan. And we encountered the strangest, most terrifying enemy at level 1. Just a swarm of rats from a very bad roll, which downed a party member.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've done a few common encounters, no scratches, just gone off like really nicely. Everything was going smoothly, and then just a swarm of rats downs a party member. Level 1 heroes are fragile. You crumbling woe. Nation action.
Which is appease nobles so far. So all this blue nation right now is just trying to appease the nobles. For the Kingdom of Venery, it's impose quarantine. No shit. World Panic's at 9%, victory's at 3. We ain't doing too good.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna switch games. This one's just not scratching the itch tonight. Considering we've only done it for an hour, I think I'm not gonna bother with an outro thing. Thanks for joining. Check the links down below. I'll see you all in a minute.